Krista was my older sister. She was about 3 years older than me. We went to high school together when I was in grade 9. She always had my back. Anytime I forgot my lunch, she went around asking all her friends for money so that she could go buy me something to eat because she wanted to take care of me. She was a good older sister.
September 24th, I was on my way home from work. I left work a little bit early, it was quiet, and it was a beautiful day out. And I get in the door, and I got a phone call. And my mom said, Kirsta's dead. Everything kind of went blank, and I think I dropped the phone, and I just started screaming. And Noel heard me screaming, and he ran out.
And I said, what happened to Kirsta? What's going on? And then my mom said, she's dead. Kirsta's dead. What I know about that night is that she had gone to her friend's house to spend the night there, and I guess some guy came to the door and started harassing them to come out. They had to go with him to get some money, so Kirsta went with him.
When they were driving, they had realized with his reckless driving that something might not be right. He may have been impaired. They had got him to stop the truck. They got out of the vehicle, were demanding that one of them drive. He had promised at that point they were only like a 2-minute drive away from the apartment, that he would take them straight back there. As soon as Kirsta got back into the truck, the driver floored it off.
They went off the road and the truck flipped several times and Kirsta was thrown out the window.
Afterwards, I found out that she had been thrown 60 feet away from the vehicle, and they finally found her after and tried to revive her there, but she was already gone and they pronounced her dead. They brought me down to the morgue and she was still in her body bag on a cold metal slab, and it looked like she was sleeping. And I wanted to wake her up, and she was cold, and I wanted her to be warm, and I wanted to cover her up, and I wanted to hold her, and they wouldn't let me because they needed to do an autopsy. They needed evidence, and I wanted to brush her hair, and they wouldn't let me touch her. I actually found out more of the accident was on the news than anybody could tell me. I saw her being brought out in a body bag. You see it on TV and movies, but you know they're actors and they can come back. So it was very hard for my brain to be watching that and know that's my daughter and she's dead and I'm never gonna see her again. The funeral was my last chance to spend time with her. You don't think about having to bury your child. You think of them growing up and making their own decisions. But what I remember is when they told me, this is it, you have to say goodbye. And they wanted to shut the casket and take her out, and the panic was horrible. I didn't want them to, and they told me we have to, and they pulled me back. And I didn't want to let her go. I don't want to let her go. They took her away, and I've never seen her again. And they bring back these ashes and tell me this is my daughter. This is my daughter. It's still horrible. I still see the lid coming down over my little girl. And I want her back.